All right, jumping into another match against the Bhed Psyches. So we were able to win last time, able to push the Bhed Psyches up another level. Going over our techniques, we have Wither Shot, Venom Shot. That's good. Apart from that, I don't see Nat Pass on Letty, which is kind of a bummer, and no shots or no shoot techniques on Dotto. But no anti-Wither on Nimrok is good, and we're gonna hopefully leverage that into a victory. So let's jump in. And then as we jump in, I should talk a little bit about what we're doing with stats. So the Bhed Psyches were the ones to level up, right? I just realized oh, never mind. I don't know what I was thinking. For some reason, I thought Barrick's block was a threat. I think I saw the shoot flash for Letty before the pass did. But in terms of stats, so we see a little bit more endurance for Eager, a little bit more shoot for Lake Am. Honestly, nothing really dropped, but what tends to happen, or what is usual for the Bhed Psyches is it feels like they're put in situations where their stats increase and then they decrease, and it's very like wobbly. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't stay consistent. So there's a very good chance that if we win again, that we're just gonna push their stats down. So huge chance that happens. Able to get the first goal. That's massive. That's so good for us. We just got to keep it going. Got Barrick with the ball. We're going to move to an all-out defense. That is the name of the game. All right. Barrick pushing mid. And pass to Eager, alright. This could be a threat. This could be dangerous. I mean, you got Dotto, which is not even a real person in terms of defense. Outside of maybe block. If Dotto was blocking this, that'd be massive, but a double tackle slip into a sphere shot, not point blank, but pretty point blank, is tough to deal with. And Keepa just can't stop it. That is going to be a 1-to-1. As we are struggling to just retain our win here, retain our lead. All right, well, let's go for the auto counter. The ideal situation is that that whole Wither business, if you will, is gone off Waka, and he's fine. But I don't know if that's the case. If it is not the case, then having that endurance halved is going to be devastating for our push here. It is not the play. It is not the world we want to live in. And it is the world we live in. All right, let's go. Let's go. That's not good at all. Catastrophic, some would say. Dude, this is so weird. The big issue is now Waka's gonna pull back. You know what I mean? Like, my whole setup was like brilliant up until it wasn't. I mean, I think I can counter Barrick. I think it's fine. Now, what do I do here? Like, obviously Waka's fine now, but now he's defending. So, like, what's the answer? Man, honestly, it's times like these where I do really wish I could control the characters. For the unaware, one of the restrictions we put on our team is that we cannot control the characters with manual movement, because we found ourselves in a scenario where we could infinitely cheese them over and over and over with Dotto's speed and never be encountered until we wanted to, and then win. Because that's just the way it is. Like, the CPU is not smart. I am smarter than the computer. I like to think. But because of that, it just doesn't play intelligently, right? Like, I could just swim around and never be encountered. Alright, so I don't think I'm going to score, but I'm really banking on a Wither on catch and Dotto recovery. I got half of my wish list. I don't know what to do here. I was thinking about doing a flatline, but that feels risky. The more I play through this, the more I unfortunately feel that this is a 1-to-1 second half, which is not what I want at all. And obviously, we're in such a pivotal position I'm gonna go to a counter. Oh, this is awful. This is bad. This is really bad. I mean, even the shot is not super great because of the positioning of my players. I mean, this shouldn't make it, but it's, yeah, too much time has passed. What a bummer, dude. We got withered Nimrock and we can't do a thing about it. That is so unfortunate. What a shame. It's okay. You know, you just gotta keep on pushing. Perseverance above all else. Alright, you got Waka, Sphere Shot, Wither Shot. This is all great. This is actually fantastic. But what does Nimrock have? Okay, it's all terrible now. The Nap Pass still holds up from Letty, but a full anti-sweep from Nimrock means that he is not going to be susceptible to any sort of debilitating effects. We can't wither, we can't sleep, can't even poison. We wouldn't even want to poison, but we can't. The reason I don't value poison as much is because I don't care what techniques he's using. If I block Nimrock from using Super Goalie, it doesn't really matter because he's at 99 catch. He cannot go higher. So Super Goalie or no, it's just kind of silly. All right, this started out so promising, and I am lost in the sauce. Like, what is going on here? Okay, you got incredible block from Bada. Remember, I've never criticized Bada's block. I've always said that's the best thing about him. But my issue, my concern, is how does he keep the ball? So it looks like he's keeping it this time. Perfect. All right, let's pass to Dotto. Gonna pass to Jasu. Question is, can we open this up? I really don't know. This is weird. Because there's a part of me that says that, oh man, call me crazy, I'm going for it. Oh, that drain tackle was such a good start. Until it wasn't. Because initially I was like, oh sweet, like the attack isn't increasing. And then it hit for 1 billion. Dude, this is weird. Not my favorite right now at all. Not my favorite. How do I open this up? I mean, I think I just have to regain control and auto counter. Like, honestly, like, I'm like a one-trick pony. Like, that's all I got. I mean, I can do the flatline if I want to get crazy. I can do, you know, all-out defense for the defense. I just don't know. I don't really mess with any of the other strategies. I'm not like, you know, I'm not going through and being like, all right, time for double sides. Like, that's not. I'm not that nutty. Double? Ah, no luck. It's all good. On the auto counter, we got a sleep. It was on Waka's side too, which is sort of beneficial. Just in the idea that if is it Eager? No, it's Blap on his side. If Blap wanted to be goofy, then like we don't have to worry about him. Here we're not worried about poison or anything. We're worried about Wither, but I'll trade it for getting closer. Like, I'll trade the risk for getting closer. So we can't use any sort of technique, but that's fine. Ah, no luck. Oh? Oh, no. Okay. We're gonna go for Venom Shot 3. We believe that Waka will recover this. That is the belief. Alright, another try. Oh, it goes down to 80 this time now. That's unfortunate. Oh yeah, this is funny in that we just get infinite attempts, but time is up. I saw that timer go down, and I was like, there's no way we can just like keep going, is there? There's no shot. Alright, well, OT is here. This is our first OT in a minute, actually. In OT, no techniques change, unless I change them. Another challenge in the run is I cannot choose my own techniques, or else it'd be invisible shot and all that stuff. And invisible shot's banned anyways. Yeah, that is one thing I think I've done very poorly this series. I think I do it poorly in almost every series. I don't convey what the restrictions are very well. I'll mention them in a video, but then I have faith that everyone has seen that video, and that's not always the case. If I was to make this a more edited kind of video, which maybe I should, I'd probably like have a section where we list out the restrictions, so people kind of understand like what's allowed and what's not. And we honestly got to make a lot of concessions for this to be competitive. Like it is. Whenever I restrict myself in Blitzball, I feel like I can always find a way to worm out of it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, like you can only like move like automatically. The CPU chooses your movement, and I'm like, cool. Can't abuse speed. Time for invisible shot. And then it's like, all right, well, invisible shot's banned because that just ignores stats. All right, well, I'm going to go with auto counter and then nap shot 3 and then knock out the opposing goalie and then get my goal. And it's like, all right, well, that's banned. And like just trying to like whittle away like the strategies I use most commonly that are dominant is really my goal. And then we ended up banning nap shot 2 as well. So we're only on base nap shot allowed. Nap pass 2 is fine because you're the difference between a nap shot and a nap pass is at least in a nap pass, your stat has to be higher than the opponent's block. In a nap shot, you could have like 3 shoot and you could still affect them. It's kind of ridiculous. That's really why we decided on the restrictions we did, because it just didn't make any sense to allow a higher tiered shot to be allowed. That being said, speaking of shooting, we might be in danger here. Oh my gosh, I don't know how they got that. 23 and they got it. All right. Well, with that, I had such faith in a victory streak, but looks like we are going up to level 133. What a bummer. All right. Well, either way, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and when you come back, gonna be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.